Hi everyone, today I want to introduce you to a new product line from Stampin' Up! Called the Eastern Palace Suite. This is a new collection of products that's going to be in the new annual catalog that comes out June 1st, but Stampin' Up! Has released it early to customers starting today. The suite comes with a set of stamps and inks and really pretty colors, and Stampin' Up! Has put together a couple bundles of products for you to choose from. Now there's the starter bundle. The Eastern Palace starter bundle goes for $60.50, and it includes this Eastern Beauty stamp set, the Eastern Gold vinyl stickers. They're really pretty. You get 4 sheets, 2 of this one, and 2 of this one. 4 sheets total, and they're really high quality stickers. You also get new colors. Tranquil Tide, Lemon Lime Twist, and Fresh Fig. These are brand new in colors, and you can get your hands on these early. The bundle also comes with a pack of the Eastern Palace Specialty Designer Series paper. This is 12 by 12 paper. 2 of the papers are gold foiled. So this is Dapper Denim in gold foil, single-sided because it's got the foil, and this one, really pretty, gold foil. And then you've got some patterns, Fresh Fig and Tranquil Tide medallions, some Tranquil Tide patterns, really pretty. This one looks like peacock feathers, doesn't it? Here's the back, bright lemon lime twist. This one, really fun papers. You get 2 each of the double-sided one, and 1 each of the 2 gold foil pieces. Total of 12 sheets. Now they've also introduced a stepped up bundle. This one's called the Premier Bundle, and it includes this pack of paper and the stickers just as before, as well as the 3 in colors, this stamp set. It includes a mini tassel assortment. I've already used some, so that's why they're out of the package, but you get several of each of these cute mini tassels. And you also get this absolutely fabulous die collection. Now the die collection is more than meets the eye. It's hard to tell just all that it does by looking at these dies, so I'm going to get into all these dies separately in a moment, and then we're going to make a project. But I wanted to introduce you to the bundles and let you see them and see that you can get them ahead of time. So the smaller bundle comes with the first product grouping that I showed you for $60.50, and they're including a free brand new Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes pack. And if you buy the Premier Bundle, you get the stuff that I have out here now, and you get an extra freebie in that one. You get Very Vanilla envelopes, full size, and a brand new full pack of Very Vanilla thick cardstock. We've had the regular weight of the Very Vanilla for a while now, but now we're going to have thick, which is great for card bases. You get a whole pack of that, and Very Vanilla envelopes, a whole pack of that for free. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Premier Bundle comes with a pack of Eastern Palace cardstock, which includes 8 sheets each of Tranquil Tide, Fresh Fig, and Dapper Denim. So you get all of that in the Premier Bundle. So I'm going to show you what these dies do by cranking them out. I'm going to clear my space here, crank these out on the Big Shot, and show you each of these dies individually, and then what you can do when you layer them together. It's really amazing how many different patterns you can get from this die collection. So let me clear my space. I'm going to speed up the video, and then when I come back we'll talk about the dies. And then we're going to make one of these cards. I want to show you, see how these dies are just really amazing when you layer them. Here's that vinyl sticker. Here's the sticker border. And I made these little tassels. And this one. And then we're going to make a card together at the end. Okay, one thing I wanted to point out is that I used the precision base plate to cut out these dies. It really helps when you're using dies with such intricate detail like these if you use the precision base plate, because it really gets into there. Some of these popped right out instantly. Some of them I used the brush and they came out instantly, and a couple of them I worked a little bit, but not very much, and I didn't fuss with them. And you notice I didn't wrinkle up my paper trying to get all these pieces out of the cardstock. So the precision base plate is different because it's a hard surface, like a metal, instead of the acrylic plate at the bottom. Because the acrylic plate tends to bend and you can cut into it, and it just isn't as sharp as the precision base plate. So I recommend the precision base plate. Can't say that very fast, can I? Okay, so here's the dies, and you'll notice what happened. Well, a lot of them didn't come out, did they? This one comes all the way out, and this one, some of these smaller pieces come out. But then you might think, well, how am I going to use these if they're still attached to the cardstock? And that's a good question, and you can use them in a couple different ways. For example, in my little 4x4 card, you'll see that I used this one here, and it has these little petals that you can curl up, but it stays attached in the corners, and it's just a little peekaboo. You can kind of get the colors behind there. I layered some circles that I punched out behind to get the different colors, and that's how it's got that little peekaboo effect, but it still stays attached to your cardstock. Now if you want it off, you want that off your cardstock, that's really simple, because you just have to take your paper snips and one little snip in the corner of each of those petals, and you've got a really cute flower. So this is really simple, and that's two ways you can use the same die. Now you'll notice that in this one, the center of this piece is plain, which is fine for when you're going to use it like this, with a greeting in the middle. But you can also layer it, as I did here, with a few other dies. So you would just simply place this one and pick one of the rings and one of the centers, or no center, depends on what you're going to do, and cut them out like that. A great thing to do is to add a little bit of washi tape when you're going to cut them out so that you can hold them in place. So let's go ahead and do that. So you want to make sure you space them out evenly. But once you've got them perfect, you don't want them to shift. So I'm using a piece of some washi tape. Washi tape is great because it can be lifted off the paper easily without tearing the paper. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that, and we'll cut that out. Now another one I want to show you is this one. This is a beautiful medallion piece, and sometimes you might want to leave it in place just like this, but like I did here. So it's a peekaboo type feature on this card, but maybe you want to cut it out completely like I did here. So how can you do that when it's attached to the cardstock? How are you going to cut that little perfect circle with your scissors? Well, you're not. So luckily Stampin' Up! Has figured this out. The Circle Collection framelits are meant to go with the Eastern Palace suite, so you can easily cut this really pretty circle out by adding one of your circle framelits. Circle framelits are a popular item that most people have, so I think that you'll probably have these circle framelits in your collection, but if you don't, now is a great time to pick those up. See, this size fits around that one, this size fits around this one, and the reason why they don't cut out completely is so that you can do this layering. If they cut out completely, you wouldn't be able to layer many levels together to get all these different patterns like I have on here. This one, I just used 2 layers. I used this layer here mixed with this one together, gave me this beautiful medallion. And then I chose a different one on this one, so you can mix and match all of them. So I chose this medallion plus this medallion to get this. And on this one I put a piece of fresh fig in the middle to give that color. Isn't that pretty? So imagine the combinations you can get. And here's a cutout of a circle. So many pretty things you can do by cutting out these different dies and mixing and matching them together to give yourself a whole wide range. So the die set comes 14 dies, but when I counted in my head, not very perfect, precise count, I got almost, I think I was up to 38 combinations with the different, like this one with a small circle, this one with 2 circles. Just layering things together, you can get a lot of different pieces. So there's all these different things you can do with these dies. There's just so many, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what you can do with these dies. Okay, so we're gonna make a card together, and let me clean my space. There we go. So the card we're going to make today is this one. I think it's really cute, and it uses the new thick, very vanilla cardstock, which I'm excited to have gotten. Okay, this card starts out with a piece of very vanilla cardstock, cut in half at 4 1/4, and then scored at 5 1/2. And then I chose 2 fun patterns from the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper. I chose some brights because I'm looking forward to summer. It's been raining for several days here. And these I just layered. One tilting this way, and one tilting this way. Very simple base. Now let's cut out some of these here. Okay, so I cut the die out of the cardstock, and I'm using the Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. And you're going to just, I wanted to use it as a flower type medallion, so I'm snipping in between the little petals. To release it from the base. Didn't pop out. There we go. And then use some paper punches to punch out a gold circle from gold foil. And then I stamped "To Think of You Is to Smile" with the new stamp set. This set has lots of pretty stamps. Here's the "To Think of You Is to Smile." Let's be friends forever. That's fun. Enjoy today would be great for a birthday. Life is beautiful. A note for you. Thank you and hello. And these are not to scale. You'll see that when I open it, they're much bigger. There. Okay, and we're just going to layer these on top of each other. Perfect. Next I'm going to use some of this gold ribbon. That's in the current catalog, but it's carrying over into the next one, so you'll be able to get it now if you like. It's really pretty gold, comes in gold and silver. And I am going to go ahead and make a little line here. This is going to get covered up, so it's okay. Just going to press it down, and go over, press it down, and back, making sure that I get it past the size of this medallion. Maybe a tiny bit more. Like that. And then on the back of this, I'm going to add some dimensionals. There you go. There. Isn't that a sweet little card? Wouldn't you like to give that to somebody? Cheer them up, I'm sure. So I hope you like this Eastern Palace suite, and we'll check out the details of the 2 different size bundles at my blog. I've got information about what comes with each bundle and how much they are, and closer looks at all the card projects and the dies. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions whatsoever. I'd be happy to help you. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I hope that you'll consider shopping with me and take advantage of my frequent buyer rewards program where you accumulate points and can choose free products. There you go. Hope you like my projects. I'll have these all up close at my blog as well, www.bethspapercuts.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.